Guys, you gotta see what I just found. I don't know, tell me what you think. Here it is. Look at that. Look at those crazy looking hooks. I've seen these, they debuted these in like iCast, I think, 2016 if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna pick some of these up and I'm gonna fish with them and see how they work and then just review it for you guys. So these trapper tackle hooks, I mean, is this like a gimmick or something? I've never seen anybody throw these. I've never seen really anything on YouTube, although I haven't necessarily looked for it either, but I'm gonna give these a shot and I don't know, we'll see if they work. I'm really excited to try these things, whether they work or not. I mean, this is gonna be good entertainment anyways. I'm gonna go to a spot that I know I can catch fish at, so this way I can put these things to the test and really, you know, run it through their paces and see if they really work. So I'm gonna get a couple different sizes and see you first thing in the morning. All right, we made it. Let's get rigged up and see what these hooks are all about. So what I'm going to be throwing is the Caffeine Shad by Strike King. And I think from what I could tell, I think these 3/0 should work pretty well. I don't know how it's going to work rigging this. I mean, this is such an odd shape, but we'll give it a shot. All right, so let's try this here. I'll do this as best as I can. Hopefully I don't tear the plastic. You know, these Strike King Caffeine Shads are known to be pretty soft. I usually can only catch 1 or 2 fish on these and then I have to rig up a new plastic. Just do it real carefully. That's actually not too bad. That was a lot easier than I thought. And I just have like a 1/8 ounce bullet weight that I'm going to be using. That should be plenty to keep this down on the bottom. Then if I haven't mentioned it before, I always just tie a San Diego jam knot. That's my go-to knot. All right, so now this might be the hard part. Oh yeah, looks like probably could have went with a smaller hook, but this is going to be the best, I think. Just going to rig it right up at the end here. All right, so I mean, aside from that weird, you know, the trapper part of this, actually it looks just like a regular bait rigged up, and I like that. It works well with this bait too because it's got that pocket underneath, and that rear bend actually sits nice and perfect in there, so you can't even really tell. It's not going to affect the bait whatsoever. So this is going to work out great. I can't wait to throw this, and you know, we'll see how well it actually traps these fish, because I mean, this is such a weird looking hook. But anyways, let's get to it. All right, first cast, let's see what happens. Water's kind of stained, so I might have to switch to a little bit darker bait. Oh wow, did you guys see that right over there on the other bank? Oh, that's a fish. First fish. Let's see how well this hook holds. This is about, I want to say, the average size in here. You got it too. I'm going to kind of let him play it out and just kind of let him jump around and see how well this hook holds. He's got it real deep in there too, so hopefully we didn't gut hook him too much. All right, I think this hook's got him. Well, we got him. That's how we got him. Didn't quite gut hook him, although he's trying to swallow the bait. This isn't what this hook was intended to do. It's actually made to get him in the jaw and hold him there. All right, first fish with the trapper tackle hooks, and successfully landed. Although I want to see him get hooked in the side of the mouth. This guy really inhaled it though. These fish are really aggressive. But anyways, nice fish, good start to the day. Keep on fishing. Off he goes. So yeah, that nice wide gap, it exposed the hook perfectly, and we landed that fish.
Got another fish. He's about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller. Really feisty, holy cow. Oh, he's tiny. Looks like we just skin hooked that guy. But, oh, we got good penetration. Look at that. All right, we actually kind of almost double hooked him. That's pretty impressive. And one thing I do gotta say is, it's hard to get these hooks out. Yeah, definitely, you know, bait fish or shad or something. No craws in here. I mean, I've never seen craws really anywhere in South Florida that I fish anyways in these local ponds, but see you later. Took right off. Something to note here is that the bait's not really that tore up. I don't know if that's, you know, because of the hook or I'm just getting lucky right now, but only time will tell, I suppose. But that's just something that's, you know, something worth noting right now, that the bait, that's 2 fish, and I can definitely reuse this. Oh, check this out. Wow, there's actually shad in here. That bait is not the worst choice. I mean, coloration could be a little bit better, but I mean, for the most part, that's not a bad match. That is so awesome. I've never actually been able to find or see any shad here, so that's something new. Oh man, got wrecked. Wow, he hit this so hard. Oh, we got him on the outside of the mouth. Look at this. So that's interesting. Look at how we got this fish. On the outside of the mouth and right in the trapper section too. This is a double hook set right here. This is absolutely a double hook set. Normally you just have one hook set because it's one bend, but now this is ridiculous. See, look, so I just popped the hook out and that's still hooked. He's still on. What? Absolutely wrecked it like a freight train. Oh my gosh, I know you guys saw that rod almost get ripped out of my hands. This guy was hungry. Hopefully we can get some more, but I'm thoroughly impressed by these hooks. I am thoroughly impressed. There's some other baits I want to throw it on too, but for now, I'm gonna stick with the swim bait just because I'm getting bit, but wow, that's amazing. All right, guy, see you later. Let's take a look at our bait. This bait, for the most part, is usable, I think. So I'll just thread it on there like that. Now, the nose end here is getting tore up pretty bad. Yeah, that nose is only gonna last maybe one more fish. But look at that, we're rigged. Again, a little tear right here, but nothing too serious. And another thing too that I want to point out with these, with just a regular wide gap hook, once you start getting tears in the plastic, the plastic will slide down the bait like this. But now that it's got that trapper section, this bait, it doesn't, I mean, I could force it down there, but I have to use effort. Whereas just a regular wide gap hook, you know, you can just touch it and it'll slide down once the plastic starts to wear out. So I don't know, guys. I mean, this is only the 3rd fish and I've only been fishing for about 20 minutes, but I don't know. The proof is in the pudding. You guys tell me what you think. Not the greatest hook set. I kind of just reeled into him. He's got it. There it is. You can't ask for a better hook set than that. And I mean, I don't see any way that hook's coming out. Not at all. Peace. All right, so same thing's happening. Bait is sliding up the line and not getting destroyed when the fish eats it. Yep, nose of the bait is the only concern place for me. But again, these plastics are really soft. They don't last that very long. Thoroughly happy, thoroughly impressed. I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Tiny guy. Come here, dude.
Get over here!
I didn't even hook this guy. I got him in between the gill plates. That trapper has trapped this fish in between the gill plates. There we go. Now you just got to let go of my bait, dude. There you go. All right. He looks okay. Oh yeah, he's okay. What the heck? What the heck was that? I don't even know what just happened right there. I was burning this thing back in, but my line was going off to the left, but there was no weight to it. I think this guy I took him by surprise or something. And trapper did its job. A little bit bigger fish next time though. A lot bigger fish, how about that? Another one. What was that, the same fish? All right, dude. Again, trapper did its job. No way that fish was coming off. No way. Another one. Wow, that was 3 in a row. Again, you guys. And I'm not even really setting the hook on these fish. That was more like a reel set, and I just pulled tight. That's insane. All right, a little bit bigger. All right, we got that guy good too. About the average size out of here. Trapper tackle doing its job again. Love it. That fish was not coming off, no way. All right, dude. Thought that fish was a lot bigger too. I put a big bend in the rod, but hey, fish is a fish. That's a decent fish. So I know I'm just catching them on the swim bait. I'm actually working my way back to the car, and I'm gonna rig up. I don't know. I got a couple options. Small bass. Okay. God, this guy's got fight. In the bottom of the jaw too. Look at that, you guys. There was no way he was coming off. No chance. That's the average size for this pond, maybe just a little under. But yeah, they're in here, they're stacked, and they're fired up. The hookup ratio is insane on these hooks. As long as you let him eat it, like that was a small guy, I could tell just by the machine gun bites he was giving it, but you let him eat it right, the hookup ratio is insane. Yeah, I'm not saying that these are like a fish catching machine. I mean, you gotta have skill behind it, you know, you gotta know where to cast, what baits to use, you know, some knowledge, but I mean, I'm telling you, you let him eat it right, I have yet to lose a fish. I'm speechless, I'm absolutely speechless. These are the most ridiculous looking hooks I've ever seen in my life. There's another one. Nope, oh, come back. There you are. And again, guys, like the way these fish get hooked is ridiculous. Look at that. That's another double hook set. So ridiculous. Pretty much cookie cutter, a little bit smaller, but that's all right. So much fun catching these guys. See ya. All right, we're approaching the rock pile. Man, there's tons of bait over here. Tons of bait. already bit. Small fish. I can't get this hook out. And I pretty much just have them skin hooked. There we go, got it. I'm having a freaking awesome day. Awesome morning, not even a day. I haven't even gotten to the day yet. Did a great job of not getting hung up until this point. Well, that's okay. That'll give me a chance to come back and employ a different bait and try a different hook out too. You know, that hook paired up with the swim bait was amazing. I mean, I did not lose a single fish. All right, guys, let me show you what I've got rigged up here. So, I want to give these fish something different to look at. So, I've got the Big Bite Baits Squirrel Tail. Now, this is the 6-inch, and let me tell you, the 3/0 wide gap, this hook was made for this bait. It fits this perfectly. As you guys know, the squirrel tail, this tail is going to sit straight up in the water, and I'll be able to keep the bait in the same spot with this 3/8 tungsten. It's heavier than what I should be throwing. So, and I've got that on a 10-pound leader, so this is ultra finessey. And as far as hook setting, I'm just going to basically reel into the fish. I'm not going to pile drive them or anything like that. I'm going to first start out over here. There's shade for one, because it's blazing hot. I am sweating bullets. And two, there's not a ton of sharp rocks or anything like that. There's just this grass. This is where we first started fishing. So I want to test it out here first. Again, it's only 10-pound fluoroliter. And this is 15-pound Finn's wind cheater. Oh, we got a decent bass. And I reeled into him. Okay, wow. All right, guys. You see, I think he might have just swiped at it, or maybe when I reeled tight, he kind of spit it out and we got him underneath the jaw. So I didn't get him in the mouth, but I mean, there was no way, and it's like a double hook set too. Yeah, can you guys see it went in his mouth and right back out, a double hook set again. Another nice little chunky fish. Trapper tackle does it again.
Good morning.
Morning.
When do you put it back? The small?
I put them all back.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I
Yeah.
You don't need it?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, we gotta let them grow bigger.
Okay. Good man.
Here we got another one. Nothing huge. There it is. Corner of the mouth. Absolutely not coming off. No way. Releasing another one. There we go. Okay, you landed yourself. You know, not a hard hook set at all. Awesome. See you later, bud. Was that him? Maybe. I don't know. This guy's tiny. Oh, I just smacked myself in the leg with the fish. I've got bass leg. Another perfect hook set. Absolutely perfect. Can't escape the trapper tackle hooks. I'll use you as bait next time. Come on, let go. Let go, dude. Totally just ate a spider web. Ugh. I'm just gonna walk around this little section right here, and then it's pretty much it. Oh, I got one. Oh, he came off. He came off. I didn't even know he was there. Oh yeah, and the bait slid down the shank of the hook, so that is the first missed fish. Like actually like had weight and was reeling in. That's the first missed fish out of how many? I wasn't keeping track. I am perfectly okay with that. Oh, this is a good bass. This is the biggest one of the day. I really let him eat it. Oh man. He's bulldogging. I mean, he's not huge or anything, but all right. He really ate it. See what I can do. I'm pretty sure I can get that out. Oh, that's coming out, no problem. There, we got it. All right, that's the biggest one of the day, it looks like. That's about it. I've ran out of time, so I'm gonna release this guy and we'll talk to you a little bit about these hooks. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys an up-close look at what I was using today and yeah, just how well they worked with the baits and my thoughts. So check this out. All right, so first bait is the 4-inch Swimming Caffeine Shad by Strike King. For this bait, I was using the 3/0 heavy cover, extra wide gap trapper tackle hook, and it paired up perfectly with this bait. I mean, absolutely perfectly. It was like it was made for this bait. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see how well it looks, how it sits super nice. Don't even have to Texpose it because of the trapper section of that hook. It keeps the bait from sliding down, so pretty much the hook point is almost laying flush with the top of the bait. I really like that. Of course, naturally, you know, once the bait starts to wear out, it still doesn't slide down the hook. So that was a huge plus for me. It saves on the baits, and believe it or not, when I don't know if it's the hook or it just happened to be the day, but I went through significantly less baits. You know, only time's gonna tell if that's really the case, but I'm thinking the hook had a little bit to do with that. So again, only time will tell. Definitely awesome combination. So the next bait that I was throwing was the Big Bite Baits 6-inch Squirrel tail. Now, I didn't have like a swinging shaky head, which is what I originally was looking for in my bag, but I didn't bring them with me, unfortunately. I was just gonna switch the hook out for trapper tackle. That I was just using the regular extra wide gap 3/0, not, you know, heavy gauge wire or anything like that. And as you can see, again, it matched up perfectly with this bait. Insane. And you know, I didn't try and stick those fish too hard. I was using 15-pound braid and a 10-pound leader. I just kind of reeled into him like the Cornell YouTube fishing videos hook set that you see him do. He just kind of like lifts back a little bit and just reels into the fish, which, you know, he never wails on them. And hey, it works for him. I'm not dogging the guy or anything like that. It's just funny. He has such a little hook set and he lands so many fish. Worked perfectly, and yeah, I couldn't be happier. All right, so what do I think about those trapper tackle hooks? Well, if you haven't figured out by now in this video, they are awesome. I mean, I've never seen a hook like that. And now granted, they did win Best Terminal Tackle 2016 iCast, so I mean, they've got to work, but I didn't think they were gonna work that well. I played out quite a few fish just to, you know, I let them jump a whole bunch just to give them a chance to get off the hook, and the trapper part of that hook definitely works really well. And hook sets weren't a problem. I wasn't exactly pile driving the fish. They got hooked twice with the same hook. So if that doesn't tell you anything, then, you know, I don't know what to say to you guys. You know, I think I'm gonna have to say that I'm gonna start using trapper tackle hooks from now on. I mean, I'm
So impressed, you guys. I don't know what else to say about them other than they work and they're awesome. And you know, again guys, full transparency here, this video was not sponsored by Trapper Tackle. I'm not sponsored by them whatsoever. I literally went to Dick's, I saw them on the shelf, and I picked them up. I paid for them. This is 100% an unbiased review. It's not, there's no little factors controlling what I say about this company, unlike some other YouTubers. Now, I like these hooks so much that I'm going to give away one pack to 5 different lucky winners. That's how much I believe in these hooks, how much, you know, what today has shown me. You know, I feel like you guys have got to try it. You know, you don't have to, you know, copy this to your timeline, tag like 100 different people, like, comment, and all these other things. Guys, all I ask is that you are a subscriber to the Flow Bass channel, and that's it. So basically, to enter, obviously you got to be a subscriber, and then just comment below if you actually win a pack, what bait you would actually rig it up with and where you would throw it. I'll pick 5 lucky winners. Don't have a ton of subscribers, so I'm gonna give this one like 2 weeks, and just so I can get enough people viewing it, and that's basically it. And when you do win and I pick the 5 random subscribers, I'll message each one of you and just let me know basically what size hooks, like which hooks. You know, they got the drop shot hooks, they've got heavy cover, extra wide gap, you know, whatever hooks of theirs you want, I will send you 1 pack free of charge. Now, of course, this is going to be limited to the lower 48 states, maybe Alaska and Hawaii. We'll see. It just depends on how much it costs to ship there. But again, I'm paying for all of this out of my own pocket, so go easy on me. I don't know if I'll be able to send a pack to China or anywhere like that, but definitely hit that subscribe. I love you guys. You know what to do. I post new videos every week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.